Okay, welcome.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, welcome.
Welcome everybody to another episode of TheSoch podcast. Now we have a name.
TheSoch. TheSoch is the channel.
Yes, TheSoch is the channel.
Yeah.
But we are doing only podcasts, I think, right? From now
For
on.
now, yeah.
Maybe we can create some other content, maybe in the future. We will see.
Yeah. The content is strong.
Are you happy to be here again?
So happy, man.
Yeah.
I've been looking forward.
Yeah. I'm happy too, actually.
Yeah.
Now we are having, we were watching some football before.
Yeah. Some football, some bets, some.
So should we mention that we were doing gambling? Actually? I don't know if it's a good thing, like, to talk about gambling in a like a public video.
No, private.
Age restriction.
Yeah. It's not family friendly. Gambling, not family friendly.
No, gambling
for sure.
is not good. I mean, do it responsibly. If you do, just like to have fun, you will not become rich about
No,
gambling,
you'll become
right?
broke actually. It's the opposite.
What if I'm already broke actually? And this is like my gambling.
Life.
No, how do you say? Testimony when you testify.
Yeah, this year.
Let's stop
like,
talking about gambling.
Yeah.
Let's gamble it on something
let's
else.
gamble it, yes.
Yeah. So we are here today in Stockholm. Today is Saturday, year 2023, November, right? It's November.
November, yes.
Yeah.
November 12.
I must
November.
say I'm a little bit tipsy. I've been having some drinks
We've been
before.
having some gin tonics.
And now we are
Enjoy.
celebrating here the second episode of the TheSoch with some gin tonic. Cheers. I put a plant here in the middle.
Fake
just
rosemary.
I don't know what kind of plant it should
I think
be.
it represents rosemary, but it's fake.
It's fake rosemary, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's some fake rosemary that, I don't know, I thought like it would just look more like arranged in a better way, like a kind of more professional professional arrangement for our studio, podcast studio. Kind of, and we found a new background, so probably we will get some advertisements soon.
Yeah.
Actually, so
This reminds me a bit of a movie that I was recommending, Jairo.
Yes.
It's called Blade Runner 2049. It's really good, man.
Futuristic movie, right?
Yeah, you need to watch it.
What do you like?
And you know what?
You've mentioned this movie
many
times.
First of all,
so many times.
First of all, I like
we
the
talk
actors.
about something like you come into my house like as a guest, and it's like,
2049.
hey man, you need to watch Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah.
I'm like,
The
okay,
thing
bro,
is-
slow down. You just came in. I mean, like we are not even like been having any other conversation. It's always just like Blade
Straight
Runner
to the point.
2049.
The thing is that it unlocks a lot of memes, and because you see a lot of memes, you think they're funny, but you don't really understand them because you haven't
they have
seen.
memes in the movie.
No, man, the memes are on Instagram. You see them every day, but you don't understand them.
I've seen it.
And most importantly, it's
But
a really good movie.
What this movie talks about? Let's talk about this movie. What does it talk about?
And first thing, I like it. It's interesting. I find out after I watch it that this is like a sequel of an old movie. Like a really I think it's from the 90s
Yes.
or the 80s. Like a futuristic
But what
movie.
what the movie
sci-fi
talks
movie.
about? So it's a sci-fi movie.
So
And what
it's
does
a
it talk
sci-fi
about?
movie about like let's say, I'm gonna miss some details, but it's okay. Just
Yes,
as a
no
general
worries.
line. So they speak about like this this future where a company has created like robots
Robots.
that look like exactly like human. Actually, they're not robots. They're bioengineered humans.
So they have feelings.
They are humans,
They
but
have
they are
feelings.
engineered.
Okay, so they have feelings like these robots.
Like what we're trying to do right now.
Okay. So,
You know-
so they are
okay,
integrated.
this is something for
so they are integrated into society.
Engineering into
So they are
humans.
part of humanity.
They're part of humanity.
It's not
but
just
they-
like we don't use them as robots.
no,
but
we
they
use
are-
them as robots, but they're
But
humans.
still, they are. Yeah.
The thing is that they engineer them to be stronger than humans and to have, like they don't eat or
Okay,
They don't
but try
need-
not to spoiler it that
Yeah,
much
yeah.
because I would like to see it.
Okay, Sash. Yeah, fair enough.
But already the team seems like pretty.
So basically, this
Very nice.
blade, these robots, they're not robots. They're bioengineered humans, but they look exactly like humans, but they don't have human needs, and they're super strong.
Mm.
Therefore, they're used from humans as slaves for like manufacturing.
Yes.
They use them for farming food or for building, for everything.
And I guess probably after there is like some rebels or some
Yeah. So
revolution.
and it gets
stuff,
spicy.
like-
It gets spicy
I
after
like
a while.
spicy stuff. Man. How
they-
much spicy?
It's spicy, man.
Does it get like spicy as a
It's
chili
like
cheese?
habanero
As a
spicy.
Chili cheese, habanero.
It's like
Or
habanero
like
spicy.
European spicy level, like avocado spicy.
No, it's
or,
like Mexican.
was it?
It's like
I have
Mexican
a question for you.
spiciness.
Like, was it avocado spicy for you the first time you tried it?
Actually, like sparkling water, I think is really spicy.
Or was it like I don't
Actually,
know?
tonic water is really
Like
spicy.
passion
Actually,
fruit-
this is very
passion
spicy.
fruit, this
Yeah,
is spicy
spicy
for
as
you?
fuck, man. I need to drink milk after.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's really good movie, and actually, I wanna watch the first movie because there is this old actor.
Yeah.
He's like a big deal of an actor, and it was in this movie
Yeah.
a long
what's
time
his
ago.
name?
And actually, I find out that he's also in the new movie. He's
Is
there.
it Mel Gibson?
No.
Some
I
other
don't
actor?
remember, I don't remember.
It's a cult actor.
Yeah. It's a good one. And
Yeah.
he's also in this one. He's there.
Is it Keanu Reeves? Maybe?
No, man. You know who's there?
Who is
This
there?
fucking guy, man. This
Who?
fucking guy is everywhere. I didn't know about this guy until they talked shit about him in the
Oh, he had some
Justice League. In Justice League, everybody butchered this guy. The Joker, they destroyed this guy.
Jared Leto.
Jared Leto, everybody talks shit about that
Yeah,
guy.
I mean,
and
like-
since that day, I see Jared Leto in every single movie.
No, actually, like Jared Leto. I've seen the Justice. No, it was not Justice League. It was how's it called? This
Joker.
movie where Will Smith is also. Is it Will Smith there as well? The Avengers, not Avengers. They talk about like the villains from DC, DC universe.
Justice League.
No, it's not called Justice League. He did the Joker into. It was another movie. I don't remember now. Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's what I
So
meant.
he was
Suicide Squad.
he was there, like playing the Joker.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I mean, like his parts. It's not that he did a bad acting, but it was kind of funny.
cringy.
It was cringy. Cringe is like
Yeah.
the correct word of 2023. Cringe.
No,
I find
but
it's cringe. And mostly like now when they publish like memes about the Joker, Jared Leto Joker, so it's like when you cut it and you don't have any context outside the movie, so it looks really cringe.
yeah.
But it was okay. I mean, like, of course we after got a nice Joker with Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker movie. That was
that was good.
we saw it at the cinema together, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it was really nice.
I seen it at least 3-4 times.
Yeah.
It's so good, man.
Yeah,
It's the best.
and
One of the best movies I've seen. For sure.
Man, I need to tell you to be careful with the audio cable.
Fucking shit.
Because
bad,
we will
man.
have problems with the audio sound quality, maybe with the infrastructure. I know it's like sometimes when we speak, like we just tend to do like stuff randomly.
Yeah.
Like,
Is that I wanna chip the pilot.
the funny thing is like we spoke about this before,
and I did,
and
man.
yeah. But those are things I think that our mind do on the
Unconsciously.
slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, we never know. We never. Yeah, but I was just saying it in case so we don't get any audio problems, and after all our efforts will be lost.
Gone.
Yeah.
Wasted.
Yes.
Content
But
is precious.
okay, let's go back to the topic now after the technical things.
Technical issue. Yeah.
But yeah, so this movie you like it a lot, Blade Runner.
Yeah.
And what was that?
I'm trying to let you know in like a smooth way that you have projection in your
Yeah,
face.
we need to find like. I was thinking actually to rearrange this.
Episode 3, new studio.
New studio,
We're changing
yeah.
apartments.
Yeah,
Cairo
we-
is moving.
No, because actually it's. I didn't think about it actually. Like having a podcast is not only just putting your camera on and you start to talk with them. You need to have special microphones. You need to have good video camera. You need to have a background. You need to have the environment that allow to you to speak.
You need to have a Jamie. Where is our Jamie?
Yeah, we don't have someone that. We should have someone that controls in the background the mixing, sound, and maybe they just like we need some information.
Pull up the information
to validate what we say. Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff actually, you know. And now it's also the space. Like, oh, maybe we should have a table. We should have our stuff there. And so in order to have it in a better way, to feel more comfortable, like, you know, when you're having a conversation, I'm having a conversation with you right now, but who knows, maybe we'll be having guests next time. Where are we gonna put our guests? I mean, we're gonna just add another chair.
Guest in the middle.
Our guests will have the reflector light on their eyes.
They can sit.
And what about if they become like blind because they are getting so many laser eyes?
We're gonna get sued.
We get sued and we get broke. Like just from the start, we didn't even
TheSoch cancelled.
We didn't even get high. It's like we just like started and just failed.
Yeah, actually, I'm proud of us because I was thinking, you know, when you make a podcast with your friends, you always joke about you're gonna get cancelled straight out. You're gonna go to jail. But we already sent the first. We already published the first.
I was actually hoping to go to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to visit jail.
Yeah.
But maybe we didn't treat that many like the spicy topics to go to jail.
Not yet. But
no, I'm kidding.
Coming,
I'm kidding. I would not like to go to jail. But yeah, I mean, like if these spicy topics are coming, we gotta be careful. But with all of this canceling culture, maybe that we have nowadays.
Cancel culture.
No, I don't think we have canceling culture. I mean, like
we have canceling culture.
We need to consider people. I mean, like. You don't work the same way as any other.
No.
So it's like, I have my own thoughts, you have your own thoughts, a lot of people have different opinions.
Yeah.
And some people is sensible to some stuff, some people react differently on some stuff. Like some people, you know, like there are all of these activism right now that try to they try to do radical stuff to fix things, like to become a fossil free. I'm coming into spicy content, spicy topic.
Carolina Reaper kind of spicy.
No, I mean, it's not like I don't like activism, but every time now.
No, man, you're getting cancelled. Cut.
No, actually,
Jamie, cut that one.
Today I stopped following Greta Thunberg.
Okay, it's been a pleasure. This was the last episode. Thank you so much for watching.
Greta Thunberg is a Swedish activist that she fights for the climate change that is happening in the world. So it's an important topic.
Yeah,
it's an important thing. I believe what she's doing because it gives visibility to the actual problems that we have in the world regarding the global warming. But I wish there was some other way, like, to express
the thing is that,
and I know it's just like speaking out loud and like doing all of these activism, protests and stuff. For me, it's not the right way. And sometimes when I see so many radical things or like some speech that they do, I don't agree fully 100% with it, because it depends a lot in the position you are. Like, I believe like. You don't have the full view of the full world.
No,
like you don't know different kids, different young people. They have different thinking because, like, I was born in Peru and I've seen like certain things that you've never seen, that you don't know about it, and it's the same. So it's like I cannot speak for everybody. I believe it's so difficult to speak for everybody. It's so difficult to just say like this is the solution. No. We should eliminate fuel. We should limit the fossil stuff, and. That's, you know, I mean, like, of course you're saying the right things, because we should switch to alternate energy, like solar energy more, no? But even
renewable
though solar
energy,
renewable energy, even though it has impacts, but still it's lower than. But so that's my thinking. So that's why, like, I was getting tired of being like bombarded by this like information every time, the same, every time with anger and stuff. I know the shit that we are living. I know all the issues and stuff, but I was like, I need a break from it. I was like, come on, I'm a human being. I wanted to enjoy life a little bit. I know we have all of these issues. In my small world, I'm doing the best I can to try to change some things that could benefit, that the world could benefit from, like, you know, in my small in my own, but still it's like I don't like all this activist thing. Maybe I need to document myself more. Maybe I need to document myself more because I'm pretty sure probably because thanks to some activism in the past, thanks to we've been acquiring rights that we nowadays have.
Yeah.
If no one would have done those things, then we would not have the things we have now. So I would say like for next episode I will come more documented about that.
Yes.
And I will follow back Greta Thunberg on Instagram.
Yes. Third episode we invite Greta Thunberg here.
Oh,
we have to do that.
That would be
great.
We have
to do the Okay, we invite Greta Thunberg to the podcast because we want to have we want to have a talk. Honestly,
probably her agenda is pretty
no,
tight.
It's okay. She's in Stockholm,
Yeah, but I mean, like, probably she has to do like an important speech and stuff. Probably there is a lot of.
But she kind of stepped back from a public figure that she was like I think about a year ago.
Yeah.
She said, "I want to leave space for a new generation of activists, and I'm gonna not retire, but like." Not be as active as she was before.
Yeah, it takes time.
You heard about? No?
I mean, that's like
she's not like she was before. Not as active. I mean, she's active, but she's not out there every day, every week like she was like.
I believe it takes time, no? I mean,
she was like doing strike every week. She was like outside every Friday.
It was Friday for the Future.
Yeah.
But I believe it takes time to be an activist. I mean, like,
of course,
you're giving.
I mean, it depends how you do it. You can do activism from a keyboard behind the keyboard, you know.
Yeah, you can be like an ethical activist from your home.
Yeah.
Remote activist.
Smart working activist.
Activist. That's fine. So you can be like, even if you don't live in that country, maybe you can be part of that activist movement that is in that country.
No, but I think that the issue with Greta Thunberg, and I would like to talk with her about it to go into the details. But in my perspective, what I see is that she had some valid points, but
the thing is,
she's being very young.
Yeah, and you're telling like you would like to talk with her.
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to me to talk to an activist, I know activists are like pretty straightforward in what do they think.
Yeah, but it's all about conversation. You want to have a conversation.
But I know that I mean, the videos I've seen, like the interviews I've seen from different activist people that when they try to express their ideas, they're like that. They will not change. They are not that open, actually.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We want to hear her perspective. In this case, we want to hear.
But do you have the same impression as me, or I'm?
No, I understand. Yeah, I agree with you. I understand what you mean.
I believe that's a good thing because I mean, usually activists are into the right path of thinking because they think about.
Not always. Depends what they're active.
Yeah, but I mean, like they think about valid stuff. Activists usually they don't think about wrong stuff. It's like
sometimes,
Usually activists.
Most times.
Most of the things they fight for.
Yeah.
Usually, what I've been hearing or reading or seeing, that usually what the things that they fight for, it's usually valid things. Valid.
Okay.
It's not like weird stuff that you're like, but why they are fighting? Why they are fighting for that? They usually fight for good things. Like climate, rights,
as I was saying, like for
rights
example,
for people,
now she
rights for different.
Like she has good points, but she brought it up in. She ended up like showing too much emotion, in my opinion.
But I think that's also in my opinion.
It ended up like being personal, and she didn't brought up like a I don't know, like a solution or like a proper
that
talk.
became like, oh, it's from her that she wants to achieve that. It's not from mostly everybody. Or it's like from that part of people only that those things I want to be achieved, but not like a global thing, right? That was like personal. It became like, as you say, like more personal stuff.
Personal in the way like she was feeling like, oh, you're killing my future, or you're destroying me. You're like, personal in that way. I mean.
Yeah. I mean, it's
and like I felt her a lot, especially some years ago. Like I felt like this climate issue. I felt it also I felt it personal to myself. I feel like, oh my God, I feel like, fuck the old generation. They destroyed my future. They destroyed the climate. The economy is shit today, and it's because of the old generation. It's because the fossil fuel.
It was some hate was generated.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. It creates like victimism and hate. And after a while, I realized that's not the way.
Yeah,
that's not the way. I don't care. I don't care.
I agree with you.
I'm gonna eat chicken. I'm gonna eat pork. I'm gonna eat beef. If you make me feel good, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, but I agree.
And I don't want. And I'm not playing the victim no more.
Yes.
You know.
I agree with that.
If there is problems, okay, there is new problems that the last generation didn't have. Okay, bring them up. I'm gonna deal with them. I wanna deal with them, and I'm gonna do it. But I don't wanna feel like, oh my God, the future is doomed. They fucked me. I cannot eat tasty stuff. I cannot eat beef, chicken, pork. I cannot fucking take an airplane.
How's it called that?
You cannot play the victim.
How's it called that supplement?
If you play the victim, the game is over.
Yes, but that's the thing. I was exactly feeling.
There's nothing to fight about.
I was exactly feeling the same way.
If you put yourself in the defeated place.
Yeah. But think about this. I was feeling exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Like I had the same feelings. Like I went from victimism because I was started to hear all of these ideas, all of these things were valid.
Yeah. They're valid.
The climate is
the problems
fucked up.
are there.
Like problems are there.
Yeah,
but
war,
after
the economy,
it's like all these emotions that you're absorbing.
Yeah, they're not good for you.
Is that the is that the right path to try to fix
the future?
No. I mean, like we will demoralize young generations to start thinking like we are fucked up.
At some point, man, listen up. This is fucked up. At some point, I was thinking I shouldn't have kids, or maximum I should have one kid.
And you're not the first person.
One kid.
You're not the first person to tell me that.
And now I'm like, man, recently I'm like, man, that's fucking crazy, man.
This makes me think like, what's going on? You're not the first person to tell me that. So I'm thinking like, what's going on if everything's been like,
let's don't go to man. Fuck the planet. I wanna fucking bring my name forward. I'm gonna destroy the planet. Let's go, man. If my name has to, if the goal of humanity is to destroy planet Earth, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
No, I don't think that's our goal.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
We've been doing wrong.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I know you're joking. We've done like a lot of pretty bad decisions. I mean, you're joking right now, but if this for some reason part of our podcast goes like spreads into somewhere, like people will just cut that.
But that's fine because
they will hate us.
It's fine.
And after they will put hate on us. Yeah, because you know, like that happens a lot. Like there is an interview, there is some video. Where
that's exactly what I'm trying to do.
And
let's go out of context. Let's be cancelled.
Like, the people just cut some parts, and after it sounds like you are saying one thing, and you say like, "I hate planet, let's destroy," and that will go viral.
Exactly.
But after you will have all the hate.
Let's go.
Let's go.
But then we're gonna get the fucking view, man.
We are living for the views. No, but that's a pretty valid point. That what you say. Is the thing is like,
it's crazy.
Are we trying to? We are trying to give visibility to these problems that we have in the world.
Yeah.
We are trying to fight for solutions. We're trying to fight for the people, for our people, for the world, for the humans. But I believe we need to find the right way of doing that.
Yeah.
Demoralizing the young generations is not the proper way.
Exactly.
Like putting the young generations against the old generations, that's not the good way neither.
No.
Because it's like we will have hate, we will have fight. So we will have, from one side, I believe, in my opinion, from one side we will have the activists that try to fight for something, and from another side we have the conservative people that they are fighting against each other. And why? Because we are already like creating borders. So I think like we are putting barriers on it. And I understand like some things cannot be understood in a proper way by them all generations. But that's the thing, like
but that's always been. New generation, they bring something new.
We should try to find like a compromise in some way, like what we are talking right now, you know. And sometimes it's difficult to talk to a person that is just like have one way of thinking. Of course, I know that we are having all of these issues, but if I was an activist myself, that I'm not, and I don't know what it comprehends to be an activist, I'm not that active in my life so much, so I'm not
That's
really
not
an
being active.
Okay.
It's fine.
I'm pretty passive.
Passivist,
I'm a passivist.
Yes.
Yeah, no, but but I was thinking like if I was like someone like trying to show up problems and to like try to fix them in some way, try to bring up these problems into like through activism, I would try it like I don't know if it's a book regarding how to be an activist. Maybe there are some rules that you need to be that way. So it's like
no way, man.
Okay, but in case there is no book, I would try to. In the case there is no rules, I would try like to be like, even if I have my own ideas, try to just like listen up to the other people, you know, listen up and say like.
I think now you're mixing up like activism with like
democracy,
with like extremist.
No.
Activism,
radical activism. But usually activism is like pretty radical for me. What I've seen, right? Yeah. That's what it's about. Like if you're an activist, you need to like take action in order to show up the problem.
Activism, I believe, is about like taking action to bring a change that you want to see.
Exactly.
And that's good.
So what they're doing, like what they sometimes like these fossil-free associations, they are like going into the museums, into the Louvre or important museums, and they like spread paint into them.
No, come on, that doesn't represent them. They're just singulars. Yeah, but doesn't matter, man. Doesn't mean that if I'm Swedish, I go burn a Quran, which has happened. Some fucking cunt in Stockholm is going to burn Quran.
Yeah.
I think you're gonna have to.
No, but that was activism, right? The things. Those are activists.
You cannot say, oh, Swedish people are burning Quran. No, it was one person, man. It's
they
not
are
like
not
every
activists?
activist. They're activists, but it doesn't mean that if two stupid girls or boys they went to throw some painting, you cannot call the activists doing it.
So the activist people say that that's bad also?
Yeah, I think so. But I believe so. Most of them, yeah.
I thought they were happy with it.
They're not. No, I don't think so. No,
but what do the activists do then?
Man.
I mean, activists. I know they were just like.
They protesting. They're doing Friday for Future. They're doing live stream. They're doing information.
In some way. Like like I saw like Greta Thunberg and some other people. They are just like sitting.
They're doing a strike.
They're sitting up in the middle of like where they are gonna do some like
manifestation.
Mining. Yeah, they're gonna do some mining. No, it's the same. They are tackling like things.
Like people who glue themselves on the roads.
I'm saying that. That's the same thing as like going to the Louvre and like people that stays on the road and they are there and the people is working. Like people is maybe they are affecting their life. You don't know. You need to have like an important delivery.
I think what brings them to do that is this desperation and the desperation of being listened to.
I think what brings them to do that is that
because
imagine if they would not have like, I believe, man. I mean, what I believe is like these people is like if they were in other conditions like maybe they have too much time. I think.
No, okay. But listen, the thing
is, I've never seen these kind of things in other like poor countries and stuff
because
people doesn't have time and they need to invest their time in other things and try to survive.
The thing is, in other countries, let's say poor countries, they have bigger problems. Yes. Like if you don't have.
Yes, a bigger problem about figuring out how to survive.
If you don't have food for the rest of the week, you're not thinking about the climate.
Yes.
You're thinking about how can I provide food for my family.
Shouldn't we start like trying like we have like, if we want to fix problems, should we start like fixing the main things first and after like pass? I know the climate is like a priority.
Yeah.
But like
what would you say as main thing? What do we think as main thing?
I'm thinking like
you cannot say people have too much time, man, because that's not the issue. If I have time, if I earn time,
but it's not too much time.
It's my own time. And if I want to demonstrate for something, let's say tomorrow, someone in Sweden, the Swedish government say we're gonna kill all the Jews. Or let's say we're
getting cancelled
now. We're getting cancelled.
No,
let's say they want to do something crazy. Let's say we want to kill
if a government wants to do something
crazy, something
if a government wants to do
something nobody agrees to,
something crazy,
anything.
They want to do segregation of some population,
anything
or maybe
anything
they want
you can think of, something terrible. They want to do it, and me and you, we go to protest, and some other people are gonna say, these people have too much time, man.
No.
Yeah, these people, they have too much time, man.
No, of course I will.
Why they're protesting? They should think about the main thing.
No, but I will do my protest not in like blocking people from working. Like I will do my protest like in some place where I'm allowed to do a protest.
Yeah.
Like there are places.
Yeah,
actually there are laws.
Of course.
But I will not go to a museum and like paint. I know that.
I'm not defending that. I know that's terrible.
Or like do some other stuff. I know those things are done because in that way they give visibility to your cause. I know that works, but it doesn't work for the people that doesn't think like us. It doesn't work for the people like it's like more close and they are like, these fuckers, they just like want to ruin some stuff.
I think we're swearing too much, man. We're swearing too much. We're getting too much cancelled this episode. We need to tone it down a little bit. We need to tone it down.
Yeah, but you understand what I mean? Is that
I understand exactly what you mean, but that's what I was saying. Yeah. I'm not defending them. I'm not justifying them, but when you say I understand why you do it, I think they do it because they're desperate. They're desperate for attention. And they've been to they've been to the square. They've been protesting, and nobody listened to them. So they want to do something more extreme.
It would be good to have like the perspective from an activist about that.
That's why I want to invite them.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be good to have the perspective from an activist about what we are thinking, because it's like we are the receivers of their actions.
That's why I want to invite them to have
a
conversation.
It would be great.
Greta Thunberg, we are welcome.
It would be great to have someone that is an activist, considers himself as an activist. And to see like, are we receiving the things that you want us to receive? Because this is like what we are receiving, right? The message, the actions like the activist people do is like, you have your feedback because that's what you are getting from that. Yeah. And I have also my opinion about what I'm getting from it. So it will be nice to see, it's like, is this what you wanted to achieve? Is this like the message that you wanted to send?
Of course not.
No, maybe say like yes, or maybe say like not really.
They wanna.
Then it doesn't work.
No, they wanna bring up attention to their issue.
That works. No, but I mean the other things about like causing
disruption,
conflict, disruption. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. They want to bring attention. It's not like their ultimate goal is to block traffic or to destroy paintings.
No, from that side it works.
That's not their goal.
But I know some other people doesn't think like that. Like doesn't think like us. Doesn't think about like all of these things behind. Other people just see it like these guys are just like going to cause problems because they have too much time. They don't know so much about life and they are young. So
no, of course, that's not the thing.
But some other people can think like that.
Yeah, but
we have a different concept.
You cannot defend whatever everybody think about because...
No, but that's the thing. Like, how do we achieve not common thinking, but how do we achieve like a common compromise in order to fix these issues? To make people think about that. I know that we cannot like be fossil free because the thing is like, there's too much business. There are companies that are relying on that.
It's not only about business.
It's a network. It's a network, man.
I believe it's
a business.
It's not only
you will not say like, okay, let's declare a rule in Europe. Europe declares this from now on. We are fossil free.
Yeah.
What about the companies that are working with them? What about
that's not the.
There is a network.
There is a network, but. And there will be a new network about new energy.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
They're gonna build.
What about this activism then? Instead of doing that, saying like, instead of being like radical and say like we want to change now, they say like, okay guys, let's you just start slowly. It's just like you cannot pretend someone to change from 1 to 0. It's like the same in relationships.
No. Cancel. Go back. Ask. Back.
But I believe it's like that. We are humans.
The thing is,
we have businesses. There is a network.
But doesn't matter.
You cannot find that against it like just like that.
Doesn't matter. Okay, so when we invented the car, like 10 years before the car.
Yes.
The whole world moved through horses.
Yes.
After the car was invented and became popular and became affordable, within 50 years?
Yes.
Horses disappeared. The horse industry disappeared. The guys who breed horses, who fed horses, who wash horses, who build their fucking shoes, what do you call it? The shoes, that stuff you put on their feet. Those people were out. The industry, the biggest
but that's
industry in
because
the world was destroyed.
There was an evolution
Into car.
the-
Yeah, this is also evolution, man.
Yes.
It's the
But
same.
before it was like.
You know what?
So
you know when
we
New York. You know when New York, you have this typical staircase
But the thing
that
is
goes up because it was full of shit. The street was full of shit of horses.
The thing now is like, before it was less. You know, the industrialism was not as much as now. It's like industrial is global now.
Yeah.
It's not just
So
like
what?
one state.
What do you think? 100 years
relying
ago, it was not in.
It was
global?
not global. It was more localized.
No.
Do you mean like Europe was with America like having like a lot of
Of course. Everything has changed.
Now it's globalism.
Everything has changed. But
before
you cannot say, oh, we don't want to do a healthy change for society because there is business.
I mean, but that's what we are doing. We are doing that. Like I work. My work experiences in the different companies I've been working for.
Yeah.
We are having that print now in mind.
Yeah.
And to become like green.
Yeah.
Go green. So we have that mindset.
Yeah.
Even it arrived to me. So we want to do that. We want to try to change.
Yeah.
But the meaning I'm saying, the thing I'm saying is like you cannot change just from one day to the next one.
No, of course it takes time.
A lot of people,
but you need to have the intention.
Exactly. A lot of people is relying on that, but people has the intention. But people will
yes,
not
but
have,
not everybody. Not everybody. It's not in the intention.
And that
of
people
everybody.
that is not everybody.
Yeah.
If you tell them like that, with this radical thing, like you are fucking doing wrong. You are killing my future.
Yeah.
You are telling them just like making them like, what the fuck? I mean like. Imagine like if you have an issue, you will feel bad and you will go into conflict.
Yeah.
So there needs to be diplomacy for me.
Yeah. Yeah, but also
there
needs to be intention for a change because what I see nowadays, a lot of companies saying, we want to go green, green packaging.
Man, for me, I wish all of these things would work out. I wish we change it from one day to another.
No.
Because I care about it.
I'm not saying.
No, but I'm saying like for me. But things are more complex. Not
of course.
But that's why we need to change also maybe like the way of thinking of the activists. Yeah. Maybe we need to find new methods.
Yeah.
Maybe we've been doing always the same thing, trying to find like these solutions through these different protests, but maybe we need to have new ways of protesting. Yeah. Maybe we need to have new ways of thinking. We need to evolve as humans, I believe.
Of course.
But that's also difficult. I mean, like I'm just speaking right now. Speaking is easy, but after it's like finding the right ways of doing it, finding the right solutions, But maybe it's good if we are already on that path of like opening our minds and trying to evolve.
For sure.
Not trying to leave aside the monkey cultures.
Well, we are monkeys. We are monkeys.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, and that's my own thinking. Like sometimes when I think about society and civilization, it's like we have a long way to go.
Yeah.
But we've been achieving a lot of things actually in a short time, I believe.
Have you seen this? Have you heard Joe Rogan experience with Elon Musk latest?
Yeah, I've seen some minutes, like 20 minutes maybe.
Have you heard when they talk about this guy that has I don't know what to call it, organization? Like these guys are pro human extinction.
Oh yeah.
You hear
that part, yeah.
That's crazy, man. Like imagine.
Yes.
Like going back to what we were saying before, like imagine saying to your kids, to your young generation, to that teenagers, like you shouldn't have kids.
You should extend. We should extend, right?
Yeah. Actually,
but there are some crazy.
That's wild, man. That's wild.
But those are some crazy ideas. It's like some random people just comes in and because there is
random people. But I promise you, it's quite a few people.
Yeah, I know,
it's
but
quite a few people.
Maybe I think sometimes in your life it's like you are just like, I don't know, just out of nowhere you want to do something and like, okay, I will do this movement, and people will follow. People will follow. You know why? Because there is at least
but the problem is that these people are not just fucking around. They believe. They believe it.
They're believers.
They believe.
There's a lot of people that believe in everything. Like,
and that's crazy.
In my 27 years of life, I mean, sometimes every time I find out more. It's just like it's wild the things like you find out and what you discover trust me, if you start a movement about whatever you want, you
People
will
are gonna
have
follow.
believers. For sure, not that many.
But,
like if it's like a really stupid thing, I mean,
how crazy is that? How crazy is that?
From 5 to 10 believers of your movement,
And
I
find funny when Elon Musk say, "Okay, you can start, buddy."
Did they think about
like you say, "Okay, you wanna see it? Okay, start, man." You know what I mean?
What? I didn't get it.
Like Elon Musk.
They say also to create a movement, or
yeah, they create a movement. And Elon Musk responded to this guy saying like, "Okay, you want extension? You start."
You start
by
saying that. Then, okay.
That's crazy. Man.
Like, what was their plan?
No, they were not.
But that was a good thing. Okay, you want extension? You start.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and after leave your movement going on to see if everybody follows after that.
That's crazy. Like, how can you say to kids, to new generation,
there are a lot of
to
things,
new young men,
there are a lot of things
that humans are a plague on the earth, man.
There are a lot of things that are said that are like crazy. That sound crazy.
Out of their mind.
Yeah, and I don't know if that's the beautiful thing about the world, that we have so many crazy things going on around. Because imagine if we would be perfect. Imagine if we would be peace. Imagine if we would have like a nice generation. Everybody would have a smile.
So you don't want peace. You don't want peace.
No,
you don't want peace. You said it live, man.
I want peace. I want peace in the world. Okay. Imagine like everybody would be like happy just out of nowhere. Like no issues at all. Just living a happy life. You're happy. You come home and you're happy. You're working happy. You're never tired. You're always happy about what you're doing. You're never sad. You're never in conflict. So that's
boring.
That's like a, that's like a paradox. It's like,
yeah, interesting.
And sometimes when I think about it, it's like, damn. But the right thing is balance.
Yeah.
Because balance.
Yeah, I hear like humans are like machines made to like
balance.
We are designed to problem solve.
Problem solve.
Like when there is no problem to solve, we don't have nothing to do, man.
Yeah, and when we have nothing to do.
Like first we have like primary needs, primary problems. Like where is the food? I need food now.
Food.
I'm hungry. I need food.
So I need to hunt.
You know what I mean?
We
start to.
So I need food. I need to hunt.
And now we evolved into the society. We have food every day. We have food at the supermarket. Those
now
needs, those problems are gone. Now we have like another class.
We should try to do an experiment, like to experience how everything started.
Yeah.
Like maybe you can wake up one day and say like,
no food.
I need food. You go to the supermarket like with just like something like no clothes at all, like like a primitive.
Yeah.
And, like,
after 30 minutes you're in the police station. You're like, okay, new problem. How to get out of here? Problem.
Yeah.
Ooh.
But this is so deep topic. I would like to talk about it more. It's like we went from one thing to just like
to monkeys. Yeah.
This opened a lot of doors.
Yes.
Actually, we are running out of time today because
we should call
because today's podcast we said just like do a small one, right? Like 30 minutes and that's it.
Yeah. Now we've been into like 43 minutes now.
Yeah, and for today I think it's time to call it. Yeah, man, it was getting so spicy.
It was getting spicy. We almost cancelled ourselves on episode 2.
I should have called the spicy podcast actually. But
I'm
happy
Greta Thunberg, you're welcome. She's welcome, isn't she?
Yeah, you're welcome.
You're very welcome. So please join us.
I think
in the
future.
future.
Great because it's like
we want to hear your point.
Not only her, but if some of our listeners, if someone in our audience is an activist, I would like to discuss this. Like, what is it really to be an activist? Like, how do you want to fix problems? How do you want to bring up those problems? What are the ways? What do you think about it? Like, is there any other solution? Or is that the right thing to do? Should there be any new methods about it? I mean, I would like to listen to them. But of course, I would document myself also. Maybe I should read some stuff about like what it comprehends to be an activist, what they've been achieving a long time, like activists in our society, how has it been before. That would be great to know more about more things.
For sure.
But then let's call it for today. It was a great discussion with you, Gianluca.
And Jairo.
And,
in TheSoch.
Here we go, TheSoch podcast.
Thank you for
See
watching.
you next time.
See ya.